Why did I leave my job? Why did I quit that job? Because it's not my job, it's that job. Where have I been and what now? I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. First of all, I left that job because it was toxic and very much cultish. I left the job because I decided as a grown woman, I don't need permission to go on vacation. I don't need permission to go on vacation. I don't need permission to take a day off. I am grown enough to decide what day I want to go to the doctor, and I don't need to tell you why I'm going to the doctor. And just a whole bunch of things. Just I get it when you at work, when you work a job, obviously you had to put in for vacation time and all that kind of stuff. But I don't need permission. I'm a grown woman. I don't need permission to go on vacation. When I can go, when can I get permission to go on vacation? How long I'm going to be, and do I have enough time to do it? I'm a grown woman. That's why I left that job, period. Now back to it being toxic, low-key toxic. It's been around. That job's been around. Well, that place has been there since the mid to late 60s. And everybody, now you know in the mid to late 60s, 70s, you know everything was a little and very much cult-like. You know, that was popping back then. So where I was working at the time, everybody that worked there, most of the people that worked there had been there since the 60s and the 70s. And the ringleader who was in charge went from secretary to like CEO, of course, in like 40 years, over 40 years, whatever. So she had her two little, you know how narcissists, they talk about narcissists have their flying monkeys. She had her flying monkeys spying on us in our business, just spying on us and taking everything upstairs. And I just had enough of it. I just decided, I noticed that my home life was totally different from my work life. My home life, so much peaceful. I was so content. I was starting to dive into other interests. And when I started going back to work, it was just a big gap. And I could just see the BS when I was at work. It was just a big gap. And it was just drastically different. And the more that gap got wider, the more I disliked the job. The more I disliked the job, the more I became unhappy with the job, the more I noticed the nonsense at the job. And back to being cult-like, like we say we're going to be out sick or go on vacation, and it's in the handbook. When you out sick, you on vacation, they are going to call you. Mind you, you might be sick on vacation. Do you want to talk to anybody from your job? I know I don't. They are going to call you and you have to respond. They expect you to respond, and it's in the handbook. Very much cultish. The narcissistic CEO, director, I forgot what her title is. She would send emails to the job 1 o'clock in the morning talking about herself. And I was like, she got to be on something. She probably did a bump or two. And if you know what a bump is, and you know what I'm saying, because who is doing that? Who is sending emails to their job talking about themselves? So when you come to work the next day and you have emails, it's just her talking about something she did. Why do we care? That has nothing to do with work. That you go off, oh, I'm going to California and I'm going to this, and I met whatever celebrity, and she's sending that to work emails. Why do we care? That has nothing to do with work. When I tell you she probably did a bump or 2 or 5, why are you doing that? And nobody questioned her. When I say she was a narcissist, she would never come to my department. We never knew when she was there or not there. She just always sent emails. But she would just come in the building, go straight upstairs, and send her little flying monkeys to spy in the department that I was in. Like one of the nutty co-workers, I'm not going to say her title. She's like, oh, I think I forgot. You don't even work down here. How did you leave something down here and you don't even work down here, ma'am? And she would sit there, oh. So one of my co-workers, she had allergies. And so she sneezed. The flying monkey was down there and heard her sneezing. Soon as that flying monkey left out and went upstairs to the narcissist, a phone call came downstairs to my coworker station, and she told her she had to leave and go take, what kind of test. And she was like, oh, I'm so sick of her. She could have said that while she was down here. The flying monkey. That's all she did. Sweep stuff under the rug. Just come spying. And I had enough of that. And I had so many write-ups for stupid stuff. I'm not going to say what kind of job I did. But so I had a write-up because somebody said they didn't like how I counted something. Was my count off or was it accurate? My count was accurate, but you didn't like how I counted it. And they gave me a write-up. And then I'm having issues today. My phone cut off. Well, it didn't cut. I don't have enough storage. I thought I did. I don't. Try to free it up. I thought getting the iCloud storage was the answer, but I found out it wasn't. Probably just needed a new phone. So that's why my phone cut off. I have to charge my phone. And if I'm talking crazy and I'm using words, like not speaking proper, ignore me. I've been up for like 4 days. Since Thursday, I've been turned up since Thursday with minimal sleep because I decided to hack my metabolism and I am all over the place. But I was saying that I received a write-up because they didn't like how I counted something, even though my count was accurate, because they are cultish and stuck back in the 70s. Okay, like I said, they've been there for decades. So when somebody newer come along and have better technique on how to do something, they're like, whoa, you moving too fast. Oh, whoa, we don't like how you doing that. What? You stuck in the 70s. But anyway, so I was saying that the nurse manager, and she's I shouldn't even said that. Now you kind of know what I was doing, so whatever. The nurse manager, how you the manager when you're the only one in that department? Okay, let that sink in. Anyway, so she was saying the narcissist got a complaint from somebody, and the narcissist wanted her to write me up. And then she asked me, do you want to take this home with you? I said no. And she thought I lost my mind. Why would I want to take that home? I said, I don't want to take home. I don't know. You can keep it. You can keep it. You go make whatever little file you got with my name, throw it in there, because that's not going home with me. You can say right where it's at. So anyway, long story short, because I don't want this to cut off, I end up having a spiritual awakening, and that blew the lid off of everything. So once that spiritual awakening happened for me, I just randomly quit. I just walked in and like, on a sticky note, y'all. I took a sticky note and was like, here, there you go. And they thought I was joking. I'm not joking. I am not joking. I'm out of here because I couldn't take it no more. And I always say that job, for some people, that job is a career, and it could be a career, but I don't see it as a career for me because that's not my passion. And I need to stop fighting my passion, which is why you see my face today. That was not my passion, but I was totally done there. I didn't care no more. I was leaving home even later because normally I'm like an early bird. When I pull up to work, I'm sitting in the parking lot 15 minutes because I like to take my time. I don't like rushing. I was just totally over it. I was dragging my feet. I was getting to work on time just enough to park my car and go in the building. And that's not like me. Like I said, I like to take my time, right? And so I just couldn't do it no more. I was like, I'm grown. And us women, when it's that time of the month, who want to go to work? I don't want to go to work when it's that time of the month. I want to be home. I want to mind my business. I want to be on my couch, minding my business, enjoying myself. Like yesterday, I put a face mask on. I did a face mask. I want to be able to put a face mask on 1 o'clock in the morning. I want to be able to eat what I want to eat. If I have to go to work on Friday and it's something that I want to eat Thursday night, I don't want to feel, oh, I can't eat that because I'm not bold, y'all. I can't eat that because I'm going to be sitting on the toilet all night and sitting on the toilet at work. Some people bold like that. I am not bold like that. So everything revolved around the job. So what time do I get to myself? You work Monday through Friday. Saturday is like a day, but Sunday you getting ready for Monday. And where I worked, I had to work like one Saturday a month. So I was like, no, I'm done. You can take this job and shove it up your butt. Even though they paid me well and we got good bonuses and I was coming up on another increase and another bonus, I'm like, you can shove it up your butt. So my next video, because this might cut off, I can explain my spiritual awakening. And if you watch me, a lot of people are doing that right now because a lot of people are realizing they don't want to go to work. It's not their passion. And if you're watching this, make a channel, put your channel below, and I'm going to follow you. People are waking up and starting to follow their passion. It's okay to work a job to make ends meet and do what you got to do because God knows we're here. We got bills to pay, right? But that is not your passion. Following your passion, doing what's in your heart is where your abundance is. And it's not a job. It's your passion. You can do all day and all night turned up. Look at me. I've been up for 4 days. I had minimal sleep. I'm going to tell you what I've been eating, and that's a whole nother story. It's not for the faint of heart. I've been living off of water and 2 cups of tea per day. That's it for over a week now. And I'm turned up, y'all. So let me end it here before I cut off. And I'll catch you in the next video.